They thought I had it all figured out. People would always tell me, how do you do everything? You have a great career, you are raising your kids, everything looks so perfect and put together, everything is so organized. Little did they know, it is not as easy as it seems. And I recently made the bold decision to walk away from my $200,000 9 to 5 job in New York. And here's why. Hi everyone, my name is Jean Marie, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the biggest decisions I made in my life. I quit my 9 to 5 job in New York, and I'll walk you through my journey over the past 5 months on how that's been, everything I've been doing since then, everything I've learned along the way. Quitting a high-paying job wasn't something I took lightly. It is September 3rd as of filming this, so it's officially 5 months. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months since my last day of work. I decided to make this video because I realized I'm not alone in feeling what I felt, the burnout, the feeling of needing a break. And I'm not talking about like a 2-3 week vacation, like an actual break, especially for working moms who would love to have that career and is so afraid to let that career go because God forbid you step away from corporate as a mom, not knowing if there's another opportunity you can get back to. And so I know there's that real pressure from working moms, and I wanted to make this video to just share my journey, how it's been, and to just let you know that what you're going through is very normal, and hopefully share and encourage or inspire a thing or two to someone out there. I couldn't really boil it down to just one reason as to what really pushed me to finally quit. So I wanted to break it down to 3 things that for me piled up over the years. First reason being, I really felt incompetent, and this is both at work and at home. So despite receiving like positive feedback from my managers, from my clients, and I can see that I wasn't behind with the work that I needed to do, but I constantly felt like I just wasn't doing enough. And this is again both at home and at work. So as a mom and an employee, I was wearing multiple hats in both capacities. And imposter syndrome is extremely real. I knew I could do more, but balancing all of the responsibilities just made me feel like I was stretched too thin. And so I felt like I was missing out on a lot of things at work, like social networking, maybe with like higher management. I was missing out on that. And at home, I felt like I was also not fully present with my kids. Even if I can see they were happy and they feel very loved, I didn't feel like it was enough. And these feelings piled up over time, and it finally led to that moment of I just felt so inadequate that I wanted to take a break from one of the things to give my all and my best to the other thing. Well, and I wasn't going to give up being a mom. So of course I wanted to take that break from my career and just have that moment with my kids. The second reason for me was the lack of purpose and meaning in my work. While I managed big corporate accounts and helped my clients, I still couldn't help but feel disconnected from things that truly mattered to me or truly mattered in this life. Volunteering at church definitely filled that void and gave me a sense of fulfillment in that aspect. But ultimately, I realized I needed to find deeper meaning beyond just a paycheck. And that's something I'm really looking forward to if I do go back to the corporate life, finding that place that I can feel like I am doing this because it's my passion and I have a deeper meaning to it and deeper purpose to it, more than just the salary at the end of the day. And finally, the last reason being burnout. It was inevitable given the fact that I was already feeling that lack of purpose and meaning, of feeling inadequate. It was so easy to feel burnt out when you don't know why you're doing what you're doing aside from the paycheck. And when you're feeling like you're not enough in both at home and at work. So it was just this relentless cycle of exhaustion. And that's why I finally made the decision to walk away and step away to preserve my well-being. Since quitting, life has been busier in a lot of unexpected ways. I took on more responsibilities at home, driving the kids to school, soccer, piano, you name it. And so I truly immersed myself in family life, which was really what I was looking forward to. I also volunteered more in church, and I even signed up for an exciting project which involves launching a church in prison. That's something I'm really excited about. On top of that, I created a passive income stream through a faceless YouTube channel, something I'm also really excited to share to you guys about. We've already achieved a lot of amazing milestones, including being a part of the YouTube partnership program within just 100 days. So if you're interested with that, definitely stick around for more videos. Do I regret quitting my job? Absolutely not. The past 4 months have been so transformative. I learned so much about myself. I was able to bond with my kids and strengthen our relationship. I have pursued passion projects that have been on hold for a while. And while I miss certain aspects of working, like client interactions or working with colleagues, the invaluable lessons, the freedom and fulfillment that I've gained over the last 5 months are invaluable. Looking ahead, I'm still so excited to grow that YouTube channel and explore new opportunities, spend more time with the kids, and maybe even go back to the corporate world. I mean, this time with a refreshed and rejuvenated perspective, I would be open to doing that. So, if you're feeling burnt out like I was and you're contemplating on a major life change, my advice to you is listen to yourself. Seek support from the people around you and plan accordingly. Plan very carefully. As for me, we definitely planned ahead of time, months and months ahead of time. It was not just a decision I made, it was a family decision. And, we made sure all our finances were aligned and prepared for the next few months that I was going to take that break, because I didn't know how many months I was going to take that break. And so we need to make sure that other incomes from my husband and things like that were able to take care of things. So plan carefully, your finances, if it's the right thing to do. And I believe there's a season for everything. And if it's not aligned and if it doesn't make sense to quit just yet, then listen to yourself, listen to your gut. Thank you so much for watching. I hope somehow this was helpful, at least encouraging, knowing that you're not alone in what you're going through. So if you did find this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, follow along, and subscribe, because I will be making more similar content. Feel free to leave me questions in the comments as well. I'm very willing and happy to help and have that conversation. Hope to see you on the next video.